Something I've learned over the course of a lifetime is that a man's standards will always offend a woman, especially an insecure woman. One thing I've learned as a man, if you're a man and you have standards and you're vocal about your standards, most women will get offended, especially if they're insecure. Think about it. In our society nowadays, the only people allowed to have standards are females. Females can say, yo, I want to go out with a guy who's tall, wealthy, he's this race or that race, this weight or that weight. But the moment a man says, I want to go out with a girl that's not overweight, or I want to go out a girl that looks like this or looks like that, the whole society of women fall on him and attack him, especially the insecure ones. In fact, I would say more than anyone, the most insecure women are going to be the most vocal women, especially online. How many times have you seen an attractive woman go up to a man? He took that risk. She decided to talk to him, and he looked at her and said, I'm sorry, but you're not my type. Almost never. And when it happens, those women usually lose their minds right there and then. Women are always talking about how men need to take rejection gracefully. From my experience, most of the time, the people who really aren't able to cope with rejection are women, especially insecure, attractive women. When you tell a girl, oh, you're just not my type, I'm just not into you, they're gonna attack your ego. You aren't that good looking anyway. You must not like women. Are you gay? He only wants white women. And if it's a white girl, she'll say, he only lets black women every single time. As a man, you're not allowed to have standards. You're not allowed to have preferences. If an overweight girl comes up to a man and says, oh, I want to go out with you, and he rejects her, he's the villain all of a sudden. That's the society we live in. As a man, the easiest way to offend a woman is to have standards. If you have standards, if you stand up for yourself, if you have strong preferences, it's GG's for you. You'll be public enemy number one. And that begs the question, why is that? Why is it that in the society we live in, only females are allowed to have preferences? Only females can have standards. If you have standards, if you say, I don't want to go with that girl because she's a bum, you're the bad guy. You're the bad guy. Make that make sense. If you say, I don't want to give all my money, all my resources to this person, let's go 50-50. I'm looking for a girl that wants to go 50-50. You're the bad guy. You'll get attacked by women and men. The weak, simp men. The men who have no boundaries. When you put up your boundaries, you'll see how many women will lack respect for them. You're weird. You're weird. What do you mean you don't want to be touched right now? You're weird. What do you mean I'm not your type? You're weird. It shows you the lack of accountability we have for women in this society. We've infantilized them to the point where they can have all of the privileges without any of the consequences. All of the privileges without any of the consequences. They can be put up on a pedestal looking down on everyone else. You're not tall enough. I only go out with guys that are 6'5" and up. You're not making enough money. But the moment a man says, oh, I only go out with girls that are 100 pounds or less, I don't go out with quarterbacks, he's the bad guy. I am tired of being gaslit, guys. I am tired of being gaslit. Having standards in this world as a man will make you public enemy number one. Having standards as a man and teaching other men to have standards will get you canceled. You're mean. Who hurt you? You must be gay. You'll have women perplexed, staying up at night, tossing and turning. Why is he rejecting me? Why doesn't he want me? I speak by experience. This has happened to me in the past. Yo, in the past, me and a group of friends, we used to go out and do car stuff. And there was this one Asian girl that used to hang out with all of us, right? And all these guys would be simping over her. And then she would be like trying to talk to me. And I would be standoffish to her because I just am not interested in you. I don't find you attractive. I don't find you interesting. And also you're talking to all these other dudes. I don't want to be part of that. So I would just ignore her. She'd be talking to me. I would be ignoring her. Come to find out, she had talked to 3 of my other friends. Yo, what's up with Scott? What's up with Scott? Why is Scott always so rude to me? What's up with Scott? Does he not like me or something? No, I don't like you. You're dusty. But the moment I have standards, The moment if I had confronted her directly and said, look, I get what you're trying to do here. You're trying to approach me, but I'm just not interested. You're just not my type. If I had said that, 100,000% she would have gone nuclear. She would have lost her freaking mind. She would have caused a scene, a ruckus. But these are the same women that want to talk to men about, oh, you need to be able to accept rejection. You need to be able to accept rejection. You need to be able to accept other people's boundaries. Just because you're a female doesn't mean you have a free pass. Just because you're a female, especially if you're attractive, doesn't mean that everybody needs to be falling head over heels for you. And when a man does approach you, you need to be graceful as well. We live in a crazy world. There's definitely a double standard. How many times have you seen it? An attractive woman feels like she can do whatever she wants to any guy. She'll cross any boundary, any red line. She doesn't care. A complete disregard for your standards and boundaries. So don't talk to me about accepting rejection until you're able to accept rejection. And I wish we had more men that stood up for themselves. I wish we had more men that didn't fall into this simp behavior where they just cater to every single need that these girls have, whether they want to or not. You need to stand up for yourself. You need to grow a spine. So I just wanted to get this off my chest, guys. I just wanted to get this off my chest. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and stay tuned for the next video. I'm out. Peace.